So here's how to master your short game with a couple of simple steps. Keys are, use a club with loft, 54, 56, 60 degree, sand iron, somewhere on that. Have a narrow stance, heels about 1 club head width apart, toes about 2. Pressure, load it on the front foot. Feel quite soft with your hands in the backswing. Allow your body to turn. Try not to shift too much weight or pressure to the trail side. You will shift some, and that's absolutely fine, but try not to consciously shift any. Let the body rotate and feel almost stacked. As you go back, let the wrists work up. So thumbs up, toe up. On the way down, make the golf club point back to your belt buckle. As you're pushing away from the ground, we want to be hitting down on the ball a long way, but pushing away from the ground to make sure we don't gouge the ground or hit the ball fat. So it gives us the right angle of approach, ideally about 8 degrees down on the golf ball for this kind of shot, but making sure we don't take a huge amount of earth by pushing away from the ground, and raising that radius off the ground is essential to get the contact point right and to make sure we don't get any ground interference really. We want loft without hitting down into the ground too much. We want to be hitting down and pushing up and clipping the ball off. In terms of the finish, it's going to feel quite narrow, pointed back to our belt buckle, and the right arm needs to stay to the right side of our body. And I'll share with you in a minute a little teaching aid we can use to feel that a little bit more. But essentially, we just want to feel all the time that our body's turning a lot and the arms are traveling less compared to a full shot. A full shot, we'd be much more the arms traveling round and through and the body being with it, but not as much as this. We're trying to get really that chest to face where we want to go without the arm traveling. So it's kind of quite narrow, toe up, quite narrow. Feeling the weight, if anything, almost shifts towards target. And just clip that ball off the surface and look just to produce it on the green. In terms of distance control, swing length for me is key. Try and keep the pace what you feel is the same all the time, but swing length. For me, this kind of shot would be about a hip length swing. So I use body parts, so a hip length swing might go for me about 30 yards. So I'm going to try and be very disciplined on this one now on my length of swing to get the distance right. And if I get the strike right, it'll land and stop pretty quickly. That is what I'm looking to achieve. So when I'm on the golf course, I'd be just trying to set the ball correctly, rehearse the movements to get the technical bits right, and then just really focus on the length of the swing when I go and hit it. That's all I'd be focusing on. So let me try one in my golf course mode, doing the routine, and then go ahead and hit it. So one-handed practice swings I like to do to feel the release, feel that right arm kind of scoop and the underarm throw kind of method. So that one just pitched about a foot too short, otherwise I was really happy with it. Teaching aid I want to share with you is this hyper pad. So we're just sticking that basically where your pocket would be if you had like a top on, and the elbow's trying to stay in that same space. So if the arm comes past that pad, that's not what I'm looking to see for a pitch shot. So it's turn the pad away, keep the arm on the pad. So this just gives that reference point to where your elbow should be and how the torso should turn. So we're trying to turn the pad almost towards target more consciously and let the arm not go past.